When you're in Arizona, there's always a few things that you should keep with you at all times. Water, most importantly, sunscreen, sunglasses or a hat, and a small plastic crown. The last one only applies to me. It's been a while since I've hit the road with my crown to take pictures. I kind of miss it. So, I'm off this week. We're gonna head out. There's a little touristy ghost mining town in Apache Junction. It's about an hour from here. So gonna go out there and get some photo ops, hang out, have some fun, and I'm taking you with me. And I'm taking my crown. And actually there's like 4 or 5 crowns just that I can see from where I'm sitting. I really need to clean my car out. The sunscreen only works if you put it on. Just saying. Maybe I should just go in there like this and raid the village. So this place is right across the street from the Lost Dutchman State Park, which is a beautiful park. We had our anniversary hike there a few years ago, and it's got a nice campground, a lot of nice trails, and it's right at the foot of the Superstition Mountains, which I'm looking at right here. I'll turn you around here in a minute. Supposedly the Lost Dutchman mine is up in there. That's why it's called the Superstition Mountains. If you don't know anything about the Lost Dutchman legend, you can look it up online. I think I'm hearing the train or something. They do have a little train here. We might go on that. I guess this place is a little bit like Tombstone in that it has, you know, the fake gunfights and just some kind of campy touristy stuff. But unlike Tombstone, it was only an hour away. So we still need to do Tombstone one of these days, but not today. I didn't feel like driving for 6 hours. I'm trying to decide which crown I should take. I've got so many to choose from. And I've got the big solid one. I got one of my little ones. I think we'll go with the small one. Can always come back with a big one if I want. Probably getting a lot of the wind, huh? Well, I'm here, ghost town. Behind me are the Superstitions. See that? This is a really nice area if you're doing any hiking or picnicking or anything like that. Come to Apache Junction. It's not a long drive from Phoenix if you want to get out. Town's over there. And I can already tell that I'm going to have a lot of photo ops on this one. So, better get cracking. We're on the train.
We are in the Sonoran Living Desert. We're home to saguaro cactuses. They grow native nowhere but here in the center. Jacob died. There's a yellow rock over there. That is called Bulldog Rock.
That was a fun little tour. And there are a lot of people here. You know, for being in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day. I think it might be like spring break or something. There's a lot of people here with kids, so I don't know. Maybe it's always this crowded. Who knows? People are milling around all over the place. Well, this seems to be a typical touristy type destination in that there's a bunch of people standing around with their mouths hanging open in the way. But it's pretty cool. They have a working saloon. There's like a million bikers parked up there when we went on the train around the outside. There was a bunch of bikes on the other side, so I think that's where a lot of the people are coming to just hang out in the saloon. And there's a little church down there, and we're gonna go down there and take some pictures. You guys ready for church? Cowboy church. It's actually a church inside. I don't know if they have church services here or what. There's real pews and stuff. I'll show you. Cowboy commandments. No killing, that's the main one. And they got real hymnals and real pews and everything. Maybe they do weddings or something. And they got this guy way in the corner where nobody can see him, waving his flag. Okay? Check this out. See if we'll focus here. Looks like this guy makes these clay things right out of this office, right? What kind of view is that for an artist? If I could get it to focus. So that's his view, and that's his workstation. How cool is that, huh? And he makes all these playthings. That's pretty darn cool if you ask me. No, I'm just admiring your art. Did you make all of this stuff?
There's about 3 artists that do.
Yeah?
They do mostly. I come out when I'm bored. Well, I was out just, and I love ceramics, but I come out. My time is mostly volunteer.
Cool.
If I do make something that's sold, then they give me the money for it. Otherwise, I make stuff for them.
That's cool.
Works out really.
Do you guys work out of this room here in the back?
Yeah, that's our kill room, and glazing and firing and drying.
That is pretty awesome. You guys got quite a view for an office, let me tell you.
And then we have, this is where we do all the flatware. This is my writing pen.
And you're just pounding that out with some stamps?
Yeah,
Cool.
that one there didn't work very well, so
Yeah, well, clay is clay, you can just roll it back up,
yeah,
right?
you betcha.
And then you got the desert out there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like seeing other artists do their thing.
To roll into. Can you guys guess which pocket that might be?
I couldn't say at this point.
I'll pick this one. Do you have an idea, Emily?
Logically, it should be that one, but I don't think it's gonna be that.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
They do roll into the top left corner. That made it easy for him to win. Anyone found out he was cheating, they would take him into town, hang him, or shoot him. Good lesson to learn. Don't cheat or else you get shot, especially out here. I have something for you guys to try if you'd like, one person at a time.
Gotta get my bearings before I can walk again.
This right here is the miner's trusty little broom. You set it down one day, next thing you knew it stood straight up, so you moved it. But no matter where you placed it inside the house, you could always get it to stand perfectly still. Not too sure why you own the broom though, because all the dirt ends up in the corner anyways.
The mystery house was a trip. Now we're going on the mine tour. It's underground. I think it'll be a little cooler down there. Ah! We all scream for ice cream. So I'm just hanging out the ghost town. I found a little nook where nobody is. So I got some ice cream. I like ice cream. This is a pretty cool little touristy town. It's not a bad way to spend an afternoon. It was worth the drive, and I got some really cool shots. They're not doing the gunfights today. I guess they only do those on Saturdays and Sundays, so kind of missed out on that part, but there's a lot of cool things to see. You know, if you have people coming in from out of town, you want to kind of give them a Western experience without driving all the way down to Tombstone. It's good. It's a cool place. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to enjoy my ice cream and then we're going to head on home. As I was leaving, I saw a lady turn over her mobility scooter on one of the hills. Fortunately, she had some big guys with her that picked it up and picked her up. Probably not the best terrain to be cruising around in a mobility scooter. Everything's pretty flat and well graded and everything, but it's not, you know, if she just took a wrong turn on one of the bumps or something. So all in all, this is a cool place. It is a tourist trap, but it's a fun tourist trap. And if you just want to come and like hang out and go to the saloon and, you know, look at the shops and stuff, it's free to just walk around. I mean, there's not like an entrance fee or anything like that. Where the fees are to do, it was like a 3-in-1, like a combo. I did the train, which just went around, and there was a guy that talked about the history and stuff. I did the mine tour, which took us underground. There was a tour guide in there that was making stuff up, but telling, you know, the history of mining and the mine and the area and everything. And then the third one was the Mystery Shack, which was, it was a trip. It's this shack, but it's built like on an angle. So the floor is going up like that, but they have different things like at different angles, so it trips your senses up. It was really cool. But they only really take cash. They have a couple of ATMs on the premises, but pretty much everything's just cash. So if you ever want to come to Goldfield, make sure you bring cash. But I give it a thumbs up, and I got some really cool pictures. I'm excited to go home and play with them and see what they come out like. So, Crown Pick Adventures, Episode 1.